Okay, this is going to be just like an informal tutorial on Jedi Battle. Just kind of like my thoughts as I'm doing pillars and the RNG waves. Um, so let's restart the room. Okay, so for this first pillar, my only goal is to kind of dodge the shots of the first guy, take down his shield and get to the next guy. Taking a death here is honestly better in most cases, even if I don't die. And sometimes I won't even save time with it, and then I'll also usually only have one heart going to the next pillar. So honestly, it's usually better to just die here on purpose. Um, but yeah. So I kind of go over here, slam this guy, and then I died. So I just kind of walk back just because it makes it a little bit easier to react to their shot. Uh, and then yeah. So usually you have R2 called in as well. So for this next pillar, I'm going to keep Mace Windu kind of like further away from the camera so that way Padme can shoot over there without accidentally hitting him. So we'll just kind of do like this. I just keep spamming shots. Put this power up on Mace Windu. I just keep on spamming shots with Padme. Slam this guy's shield. Let Padme get him though. And then what I like to do is for that last guy. So Padme should clear everyone out. That was not normal. Usually Padme doesn't die. But even if she does, it doesn't big of a deal. Usually I'm just left with one droideka. Don't slash that droideka. Because he's always just going to shoot you, and you're just going to lose time from slashing because you can't force right away. So just hit his shield and just walk into him, and he'll shoot you. Or if you can, just shoot him with Padme. Either one. So that way you're able to force Anakin immediately. I like to kind of have my players spread out around this far away. If possible, you usually can do this. Make sure Padme is the one in front of Mace Windu. And then I just run into this bomb in the cutscene. And then I picked it up in the cutscene, but if I didn't, I would have just picked it up after. I hit this bomb with Padme, and then I just start spamming shots. I want to walk in such a way that I'm not facing the next bomb, because if you do that, your shots will just hit the bomb instead. And what should happen is the droideka should start coming at you as Mace Windu gets closer. And then you're able to actually just kill them with Padme before they're even able to ever get their shields up. So something like this. Okay, so I actually got unlucky here. None of them rolled, but usually they do. But in that case, you just kind of have to slam all their shields and just hope for the best, basically. And I'll show that one more time. The pillars. So again, we will slam this guy's shields. Okay, I died. That's a bad death to take because the other guy's shield is not down. So yeah, just the first pillar. Start heading over here. Move Mace Windu over here and spam shots with Padme. So we just keep going. And I'll stop with Mace Windu to make sure he's a decent distance away from her. Like, this is a good distance between the two. And so we'll try again. Okay, so this time the droidekas did roll. So as you can see, I'm able to just kind of obliterate them before I even get over here. And sometimes you can even get lucky, and those last two will keep rolling towards you. Sometimes it doesn't happen, though. But yeah, that's my thought process for pillars, and now we'll get into the RNG waves. So I immediately just head straight back with Padme, trying to get as far away, or as close to the camera as I possibly can. So what I do is I'll kind of go left. So basically you don't want to go past that silver object back there. So about right here, I'll kind of spam. There's no one there, so I'll just start going to the right. And I just go right the rest of the time until a certain spot, which I will show you. So I just keep looking for these guys. Okay, there's one. Occasionally I'll even shoot shots behind me. And then here's the last two. So generally, if the last one is not about here where that back pillar is, if he's not like right here, that means you either want to, so you're going to want to turn around and start shooting behind you. And if he's not there either, then that means he's actually in the very center of the arena. So you actually want to face towards the camera and spam shots, and you should get him. That's pretty rare, but if you literally just cannot find him, and this applies to both waves, start shooting towards the center of the arena because that means he's just there. But yeah, if you get here and he's not here, turn around, look for him, and he should be behind you. If not, turn back around, and he should 100% either be there or in the center of the arena, almost every single time. And then here, I just kind of sit here, and I'll wait for these guys to come out. If I was not this far already to the right, I would move to the right a little bit just to kind of look. And I don't see anyone, so I'm just going to start heading left. So you actually want power up. Power up is pretty important to get if you can. Like that was perfect because on the second wave you die a lot more because of the super battle droids. Plus they only take 2 hits instead of 3. So there's one. And for this one, I basically just go left the entire time. There just so happened to be one behind me. Super battle droids are very rarely are they ever behind you. It can happen, but it's like super rare. So for this one, if I were to get all the way around, like to like where like the gate is where they come out, and I still don't see them, then I would turn around to look. But basically for the second wave, you just want to be going left the whole time. You want to kind of just peek to the right just to make sure. But if there is a bunch over there, I would go to the right for just like a second longer just to make sure there's no one else over there, and then go to the left. But usually you just go left the whole time. But yeah, that's basically my thought process for Jedi Battle.